The film bursts open, doesn't it? Right there, bam. Elliot and his precious daughter, Ridley. Can you just feel the anticipation humming in the air? They're off to the swanky pad of Elliot's boss, this guy Odell. Now Odell's not doing so hot, bless his heart, last stage cancer and all. But get this, he's got big plans for Elliot, vice president. Can you imagine the thrill coursing through Elliot? He must be practically vibrating with excitement. Impatient, slightly annoyed. But hold on a sec, during all this high-stakes chatter, the phone rings. It's Odell. And whoa, is he ticked off? An hour late? Seriously? Elliot stammering apologies, the air thick with awkwardness. And then, imitates a series of escalating sneezes. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Oh no, dust allergy strikes at the worst possible moment. Poor Elliot, his focus completely shattered. Sharp intake of breath, a gasp of horror. And then, crunch, the sickening sound of metal on something else. Elliot stumbles out of the wreckage, dazed. And what does he see? Whispers in disbelief. A baby unicorn, lying there, in agony. Oh, the sheer tragedy of it. Softly, with a hint of wonder, little Ridley, her heart breaking, reaches out. She touches its horn, this shimmering magical thing. And suddenly, voice dreamy, ethereal. It's like she's been whisked away to another realm. A kaleidoscope of sensations. A world beyond imagining. She's lost in this enchantment. Jarred, a scream building in intensity. When a blood pops through the air, her eyes snap open. And what she sees, voice choked with horror and disbelief. Her own father, standing there, with an axe, mercilessly bringing it down on this innocent creature. Pleading, desperate. No, Daddy, stop, please. Ridley's cries are frantic. But he's like a man possessed. And then, voice heavy with dread, they decide to take the body, to hide what they've done, to erase the evidence of their monstrous act. Slightly forced cheerfulness, masking underlying tension. Finally, they arrive at Odell's mansion. The air is thick with unspoken secrets. And then we're in the meeting. Odell, his voice weary but resolute, declares he's accepted his fate. And he believes in Elliot. Vice President, it's still on. Elliot, trying to appear professional, starts throwing out business jargon. Gentle, a touch melancholic. But before the papers are signed, Odell stops him. Not now, Elliot, he says, a hint of longing in his voice. I just want to spend a little more time with you. And Ridley, I want to get to know you both better. Intrigued, a little surprised. Upstairs, Ridley's washing her face, the event still swirling in her mind. And then, voice filled with astonishment, it's gone. The acne vanished, as if it had never been there. And it dawns on her, the unicorn's blood. It must have been the unicorn's blood that splashed on her face. Urgent, panicked, she races to her dad. Dad, listen to me. We have to go. Now. But Elliot, blinded by ambition, refuses. We have to stay, Ridley. Odell wants to spend time with us. Ominous, a sense of foreboding. They are arguing when suddenly, a chilling scream pierces the air from outside. It grows louder, more terrifying. They rush out and then, voice shocked, disbelieving. The window of Elliot's car shatters, and another unicorn emerges. Confused, scared. The security guard, panicked, fires his weapon. Everyone staring, mouths agape. What is that? They whisper. Matter of fact, a hint of exasperation. Ridley rolls her eyes. It's not rocket science. It's clearly a baby unicorn. Contrite, ashamed, Elliot, the weight of his actions finally sinking in, confesses everything to Odell. It was my car. I hit it. Excited, a dawning realization, Ridley calls Elliot, her voice buzzing with discovery. Dad, my acne. It's gone. And then it clicks for Elliot too. The dust allergy in the car. Gone. The blurry vision when he was showing Odell the papers. Gone when he took off his glasses. The unicorn's blood. It's doing something. Worried, concerned. Later that night, Elliot finds Ridley, her brow furrowed with worry. When you touched the horn, did you see anything? Solemn, troubled. She tells him about the connection, the feeling that they've done something terrible. They're greedy, Dad. We have to help it. She pleads with him to free the unicorn. Stern, warning. But Elliot is resolute. No, Ridley, don't even think about it. The promotion. Furious, betrayed, Ridley explodes. Get out. She throws him out of the room, her heart pounding with anger and disappointment. She stares at her family pictures, her gaze falling on a hidden unicorn scene behind her mother's portrait. Curious, investigative. She dives into the history of unicorns, devouring ancient texts. She learns of hunters, of kings, all who failed. Except for one pure-hearted girl. A girl who led them to their doom. The unicorn became a royal slave, its story twisted into that of a monster after the French Revolution. Tired, haunted. She finally falls asleep, nightmares of dark, menacing forests plaguing her dreams. Clinical, detached. The next morning, They're taken for tests. Unicorn blood on their bodies. Doctors and scientists, eager to understand the changes. Odell's turned his mansion into a full-blown science lab. The captured unicorn the main subject. Knowledgeable, authoritative, Dr. Song, the lead scientist, presents their findings. The unicorn's unique abilities. Its blood and horn, a potent healing force. Intrigued, technical, Dr. Bhatia elaborates on the horn, the bioelectrical signals it emits. But more study is needed. Odell and his son grant their permission. Hopeful, experimental. The horn powder, confirmed to heal major diseases, is tested on Odell. He's dying anyway, so what does he have to lose? Urgent, alarming. Suddenly, the other doctors detect a surge in the unicorn's bioelectrical signals. Calm, reassuring. Elliot and Odell sit together. Odell feels better. No pain. He thanks Elliot, sees him as a partner. Elliot basks in the approval. Suspicious, observant. Odell's son notices Ridley's continued research. Astonished, triumphant. Soon Odell appears, completely healed. Dr. Song and everyone else are stunned. Elliot and Odell's family are ecstatic, but Ridley remains uneasy. Demanding, possessive, Odell instructs Dr. Song to prepare the unicorn for transport to their headquarters. More tests, more exploitation. His pharmaceutical company sees dollar signs. Disappointed, factual. But Dr. Song delivers a blow. The unicorn cells cannot be replicated. Greedy, calculating. Odell's wife doesn't care. Less supply, more demand, more profit. Frustrated, desperate. Ridley tries to reason with them, history book in hand, but they're too caught up in their newfound miracle product. Joyful, reckless. They even drink the unicorn's blood. Defiant, impassioned. Ridley can't take it anymore. She commands their attention. 1,000 years ago, she declares, unicorns were considered monsters because anyone who harmed them faced terrible consequences. Pleading, earnest. We have to free this unicorn. Mocking, dismissive. They scoff. They ridicule her. Odell glares at Elliot. Determined, resolute. Ridley sees the madness in their eyes. She won't be a part of it. She warns her father, but he's too far gone. Angry, heartbroken. She storms out of the house, needing to escape. Strange lights flicker in the sky. Sinister, secretive. Meanwhile, a hidden tunnel is being built to transport the unicorn. Alarmed, frantic. As Dr. Song and Bhatia move the unicorn, their machines go haywire. The bioelectrical signals are off the charts. Sudden, chaotic. The lights go out. All electronics die. Suspicious, investigating. Odell sends Elliot into the tunnel. He finds carnage, a blasted tunnel, Dr. Song impaled. A huge unicorn growls in the shadows. Desperate, protective, gunfire erupts. Outside, the unicorns attack Ridley's car. Elliot races to save her. Brave, selfless. The enraged unicorn turns on Elliot. Run, Dad, run, Ridley cries, distracting the creature. Mystified, connected. But the unicorn doesn't attack her. Its horn glows as it gets close. Violent, defensive. The guards open fire, forcing the unicorn to flee, leaving a trail of blood. Furious, accusatory, inside, Odell's son confronts Ridley. Why didn't you tell us their parents would come? Earnest pleading. I tried, but no one would listen. Confused, intuitive. Ridley confesses her strange connection to the unicorns. Speculative understanding. Odell's wife wonders if that's why they didn't harm her. Urgent, moral. Ridley insists they must release the baby unicorn. Cunning, manipulative. Odell twists her words. We won't let an innocent life be lost in vain. We'll capture the injured ones too. More benefits. Sneaky, opportunistic. Odell's son steals the unicorn powder from Dr. Bhatia. Despairing, escaping, Ridley flees to the car, unable to witness their cruelty. She sees the lights again, a strange form taking shape, realizing, connecting. She rushes back inside, piecing together her unicorn drawings. They can heal themselves. The injured unicorns are a threat. Elliot is in danger. Frantic, warning. She tries to call him. Aware, threatened, Elliot's phone rings. He sees a glowing unicorn charging towards him. Violent, panicked. The unicorn attacks. Odell and Elliot flee, guards falling behind them. Desperate, foolish. Odell tries to control the enraged creature and is killed instantly. Terrified, barricaded. They bolt inside, locking the doors. The power goes out. They're trapped. Suggestive, sacrificial, Odell's wife proposes a distraction. Someone has to open the gate. She chooses Elliot and Dr. Bhatia. Resigned, cynical, Dr. Bhatia, clutching the baby unicorn's horn, tells Elliot to look out for himself. They only care about themselves. Brave, misguided, they take the unicorn outside, hoping to reunite it with its parents. Belinda makes a run for it, then remembers her son. Addicted, oblivious. He's still upstairs, lost in the unicorn powder's high. Vengeful, brutal. Seeing their baby's missing horn, the adult unicorns kill Dr. Bhatia. Determined rescuing, Elliot races home for Ridley. Belinda goes for her son. Delusional, powerful. The son stumbles downstairs, ranting about Ridley's foolishness. He believes he can control the unicorns himself, like the girl in the stories. He snatches the baby's horn. Regretful, protective, Elliot is consumed by regret. He resigns. Feral, breaking through. The unicorns howl, smashing through the doors. Scared, hiding. Elliot and Ridley hide in a locked room, desperate, pleading. His mother begs him to return the horn. Addicted, defiant. He refuses, his addiction taking hold. She grabs the container, but the horn is gone. Surprised, touched. Ridley sees the horn in Elliot's hand. I stole it to save you, he whispers. Go, run, I'll handle this. Tearful, obedient. She doesn't want to leave him. Go, he insists. I promised your mother. Vulnerable, surrounded. Ridley steps outside. The unicorns approach, but they don't attack. Comforted, weeping. She sits in their lap, sobbing. Greedy, opportunistic, Shepherd, Odell's son, sees his chance. He tries to tie the black unicorn's feet. Furious, protective, Elliot appears, stabbing Shepherd with the unicorn horn. Agonized, retaliating, Shepherd wounds Elliot. Elliot throws him, and they both fall. Heartbroken, grieving, Ridley rushes to her father. He takes his last breath. She cries. Magical, miraculous. The unicorns touch their horns together. A surge of light. Elliot gasps, alive again. Joyful, relieved, Ridley embraces him. Ironic, arresting. Suddenly, the police arrive, assuming Elliot and Ridley are responsible for the carnage. They're arrested. Frustrated, pleading. They try to explain, but no one believes them. Loyal, intervening. Then, the unicorns appear, their presence a silent testament to the truth. Final, poignant. The movie ends there.